From the asshole that brought you Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills 2021, I think, yeah. And Halloween Ends 2022 comes a new stupid movie that he decided to make. The Exorcist Believer. And I'm a believer that David Gordon Green shouldn't make another film ever again.
Welcome to the Platinum Screenings. This is Yoshi. I'm with Rena. As per usual, we just finished watching I almost said Halloween Ends. The
Halloween Ends, yeah.
It might as well be, but yeah, we just finished watching the new Exorcist Believer. And yeah, with the story written by the guy that voiced the bomb in the Angry Birds movie, you have this piece of shit. That piece of fucking shit movie.
Hey, at least he lives up by his name. That this movie bombed.
That is true. But yeah, I still remember that day that we saw the first trailer.
That was a no good, very bad day, because that was also the day we watched Oppenheimer, I believe.
Yeah, we watched Oppenheimer that day, and the last trailer they decided to show was The Exorcist Believer, and I still remember just being so confused by it, because it like looked very generic, it looked very boring. I'm just, what the fuck is this? And then the fucking Exorcist theme started playing, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like, oh no.
Don't worry, guys, there's 2 more movies releasing after this one.
Can't forget that. Yep, I think Blumhouse or Universal bought the rights to the movie for $400 million.
Thank you, Universal, you finally failed to amaze me.
Yep. But yeah, remember I turned to you and I was just like, this looks ass.
Dude, anything David Gordon Green makes sense.
Yeah. But, so yeah, what do you think of The Exorcist Believer, Rena?
Oh boy, I think of it as the same way I view Halloween Ends. A fucking disaster and the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it was just, holy shit, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Where do we start?
It was no good, very bad.
No good, very bad. Me no likey, me no likey. Well, yeah, where do you want to start, Rena?
I want to start off with how horrible David Gordon Green fucking chooses to reboot classic horror films and think he's actually doing a good job at it.
Yeah.
Like, dog, no way you think you're actually doing a good job at all this. Hell no. Yeah. No way you think you're actually doing something good, bro. No way you were cooking, bro.
Yeah, he fucked up Halloween. 2018 was good. I enjoyed that. And then he got Kills, which is like, pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing ever. And then he got Ends, which is terrible.
Honestly, though,
I'm
so glad that William Friedkin?
Friedkin, however you pronounce it, but yeah, the original director of Exorcist.
I'm so glad he's dead. Why? So he doesn't have to witness this.
Oh yeah, he's known for like he hates the Exorcist sequels, basically, just every single one of them. And I'm gonna like quote what at Whitfield, yeah, said about William Friedkin's stance on Exorcist Believer, which he posted on Twitter. It says, William Friedkin once said to me, Ed, the guy who made those new Halloween sequels is about to make one to my movie, The Exorcist. That's right, my signature film is about to be extended by the man who made Pineapple Express. I don't want to be around when that happens, but if there's a spirit world and I can come back, I plan to possess David Gordon Green and make his life a living hell.
Good. At least God heard his prayers and took him away 2 months early. God heard his prayers and was like, I got you, fam. And took him 2 months before exactly 2 months before the movie release.
Rest in peace, William Friedkin. By the way, he made a really good
Yeah.
movie with The Exorcist.
Redkin was like, I don't want to be on this set no more.
Dog.
And God was like, bet, and took him 2 months early.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, just I guess that does lead me to like one problem I had with the movie. It tries way too fucking hard, and does so little.
I feel like the problem for me with the movie was the pacing. Is that we don't have enough time to process to like grow an attachment to the characters. We don't have time to like understand what's going on. It all just jumps to the scares immediately.
Yeah, that's really like my main problem with this goddamn movie. Nothing's really.
And then there's
Go ahead.
And then there's like the imagery as well that they add in with like the quick shots of like evil faces, right? But it makes no impact.
Yeah, it's just zero impact. Yeah, like with the two main girls, Angela and Catherine.
Yes.
Catherine, yeah. You don't even get to know them at all. Well, at least Angela, you can kind of get to know her since there was like a backstory to like kind of like the birthing of her, basically. But with like Catherine, you just know jack shit. They're like they go missing at like 15 to 20 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, and then we're like left wondering, what's gonna happen now? And then obviously they gotta go with the possession shit real quick already.
Yeah, and it's because of like the fact that you just barely know like the characters. That's where the tension just loses. Because had I not been making jokes, had we not been making jokes throughout the movie, I would have been like mega bored with it because it was just
honestly,
so boring.
It wasn't even terrifying at all. Like, yeah, I get it. The first Exorcist obviously terrifying, right? But this one is just kind of like overkill. There's nothing terrifying about it.
Yeah, that's
it's like, there's some like surprising moments, but there's nothing terrifying about any of the film. In fact, I didn't know David Gordon Green was going back to making comedy films. Like, Jesus Christ, David.
Yeah,
pick and choose, bro. Pick and choose.
Yeah, some of the scare attempts are just incredibly hilarious. Like, again, that leads back to my problem with it trying too hard. There's like so much fast editing, so much like quick jump scares that you're just left wondering where's the actual like tension, where's the intensity of like the actual horror, like with the original movie. You know, it takes its time to like slowly develop its like scary parts. That way makes the climax like more intense. Here it just like cut after cut after cut of like trying to make things scary, yet it does none of it fucking lands. And like there's this one scene in the church like after like Angela and Catherine.
How do you forget? What? Dude, it's literally one of the whitest names in that movie.
I'm sorry.
Dude, it's still fresh in my mind, and I know. You just didn't pay attention.
Why would I pay attention? We know jack shit about her.
If we're gonna review the movie, we might as well pay attention.
Damn. But yeah,
idiot. We need a new host for Platinum Screenings, guys. We need a new host. I'm kicking this one out.
Oh damn! You're like getting a new editor. I ain't editing shit. If I'm
I'm getting Josh.
Nah, bro. But anyways, so yeah, Catherine. It was like in the church since Catherine and her family are very religious, and then she like she like disappears at some point. And then, like, it was, like, in the back of the church, I think. It was, like, everything shattered and whatnot. And then she, like, goes toe-to-toe with, like, the priest man at the church. And there was, like, so much fast editing and all that shit. It was so poorly put together.
Yeah. That movie's such a dumpster fire. Honestly, none of the films that David Gordon Green has ever made are really good. The one that's most alright is Halloween 2018. But even with that, with its cliffhanger, I feel like it's very stupid.
Yeah.
And also, I love that he brings in actually good characters, but kills them off immediately in the same movie. I.e. with what was it, Tommy? I think that's his name, Tommy in Halloween Kills,
Yeah.
who was originally the boy that Laurie babysat in the 1978 film.
Mm-hmm.
They just killed him off, which I found very stupid.
Yeah.
And then with this one, they bring in this priest called Maddox that I kind of like. And then the moment he makes his epic entrance,
He just gets killed off.
He just gets killed off immediately right after.
Yeah.
Which is so infuriating because I was like, I wanted him to survive so bad. But then they just kind of killed him off.
It's funny also, that they... Go ahead.
Also, I'd like to mention that there was multiple characters that I wish were killed off and were not necessary to the film. But they didn't. Because obviously this is a David Gordon Green production. And I hate Blumhouse so much.
Yeah, Blumhouse decided to produce this shit, just like with the Halloween trilogy. And look where that got them, a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes, 58% on audience score.
And who else is making... Who else is making another film? Oh yeah, Blumhouse with FNAF, guys.
Yep.
and what's that? It's gonna be 1 hour and 52 minutes? Man, that's very close to The Exorcist Believer and Halloween Ends. 1 hour and 51 minutes for both.
The dreaded time frame.
A dreaded time frame. Listen, guys, if the FNAF movie ends up being good, I'll watch the David Gordon Green Halloween trilogy, and I'll make sure everybody is there to watch it with me.
Everybody?
Yes, anybody who wants to be invited, at least. I'll make sure all of y'all are there if y'all want to be there.
Alright.
We're watching good shit that day. No, just kidding, no, we're not.
but
yeah, I feel like The Exorcist Believer could have had potential if it was not made by David Gordon Green of all people.
Yeah, because I had like a decent concept. It's just executed horribly.
It's not even a decent concept. It's like a repeat.
That is so, yeah.
It's just a repeat. It's the same as Halloween. It's like everything's just a repeat. Laurie fights Michael. Laurie fights Michael. Laurie fights Michael. And then with The Exorcist, it's like, oh, girl gets possessed. Girl gets possessed.
Yeah,
it's the same thing over and over again. At least with like horror movies like The Conjuring, right? Mm-hmm. They kind of spice it up in a certain way. Because those are actually based off of real events. But with these, it's like you have to put more creativity into it. But David Gordon Green was like, nah, guys, this is going to be one of the greatest movies ever. And look how it ended up being. He can't make a movie without like sacrificing shit.
Yeah,
I don't care if they brought, you know what, spoilers. I don't care that they brought back like Chris and Reagan from the original film. I don't care that they brought those two back. Hell, Reagan's appearance wasn't even that impactful.
It was so cheap. It was such a fucking cheap cameo. I hated it. I hated it so much.
And I hate that there's gonna be 2 more films after this. Like, no way you're gonna make the sequels even worse.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not alive for those.
gonna be up there with William Friedkin.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up there with him, and then I'll be like, man, you see this shit, bro?
Yeah.
He's probably fucking trying to kill himself again, man. I don't know how he died the first time, which was like 2 months ago, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to attempt to die again.
Yeah, now that this movie's out. But yeah, no, it's just, yeah, pretty much everything about this film is either, like, uninteresting, unintentionally funny, or just downright stupid.
Yeah, it's like some of the choices that the characters made were kind of, like, absurd.
Yeah.
And also, the fact that they kind of just wanted to... I don't know what they were going with, like, having 2 kids of different races. It kind of felt like they were trying to portray racism in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah,
I say kind of.
The themes is just so blank. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because like they don't know if they're going for racism or just like kind of like just like a fucking life or death situation. I want to say it's the latter, but you know, people are gonna probably bring up racism in this movie. which I kind of saw, but not really.
Yeah, I think it just saw more of as like a goofy thing.
Yeah, I just saw it as a goofy stance, but the thing is that, like, there were times where, like, it appeared that, like, I guess Catherine's parents were kind of just, like, kind of, but not really.
Yeah, kind of being racist.
Because they were, like, so defensive towards, they were, like, being very defensive towards, Leslie Odom Jr.'s character, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were just like, oh, do you know where the kids went and all that shit?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just calm down. You screaming and crying about not knowing where your kids are is not going to make things easier.
Yeah, I guess expanding on that, like, oh, there's no time to develop and such. They like bring in like a lot of characters. Like you got like Victor's next door neighbor, obviously Catherine's parents, and then you got like the fucking priest guy. The
Then
rest of Catherine's family.
Victor's friend or something.
Yeah, like forgot. She was in the movie.
Also, like I said, Leslie Odom Jr. plays Victor, the main character. He's also Aaron Burr in the Hamilton musical.
Kind of funny, but yeah, they like brought everyone into like this big sort of climax, and I just could not give a single shit. You know, basically
I think
nothing about like the rest of the ones that we didn't mention before. It's just such a boring climax.
Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent with you. I think that was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It is.
That shit kept me up, bro. That shit was like, oh man, I gotta watch this dog shit, bro, because it was getting interesting, but in a funny way.
I see what you mean, but yeah, to me, like, had I not been watching with you, I would have just been bored out of my fucking mind.
Well, that's because you tend to get bored easily.
It's not even just that, it's just the movie's just so uninteresting. I wasn't bored with The Exorcist, you were.
Well, yeah, because that one was really boring, and that's also made in 1973. I think 1970 films tend to be boring.
Oh. That's a thing to say.
Except Halloween 1978, that's always my favorite.
LMFAO. But yeah, just
The story was very cookie cutter, just a repeat of the original Exorcist, except with like, it's like Pazuzu times 2.
Yeah, Pazuzu times 2, and without the good writing.
Pazuzu Electric Boogaloo or something, I don't fucking know.
That actually kind of rhymes.
Yeah, Pazuzu 2 Electric Boogaloo, yeah, that.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. Characters were alright, I didn't particularly connect with any of them.
Yeah.
Except Priest guy, I think he was pretty cool.
But he got killed off.
Yeah, he had such a cool entrance, but then he got killed off. I don't know why David Gordon Green chose to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what you said, he has an unwritten rule that's just like, oh, no good characters in my movies.
He's like sitting in his office, he's like, hey yo, dude, come in here.
Whoa, bro, what, bro?
What is this? Are you trying to insert a good character into the film?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta add something good. I'm not that much of a stoner.
No, erase it right now. You know what? Delete this draft of the movie. Delete it all.
What? Why?
There will be no good characters in my movie. There will be no good characters.
None?
Do you understand me?
No. What? David, no!
No, delete this draft and rewrite all of the movie again.
Fine. God,
and make sure that character dies.
How fast?
As soon as possible.
Oh, God damn it, David.
Give them a cool entrance and then kill them off.
Fine. God, I should have been bomb again. And
that's how David Gordon Green knew how not to write a fucking movie. But did he listen? No. Instead, he went on to make 3 Halloween films that were mediocre and not good, and a movie that William Friedkin wishes he died at, and thank God heard his ass and took him away before he could even see the results of The Exorcist Believer.
I do wonder what words like William Friedkin would have said to David, because holy shit, again, like this movie's just straight up terrible.
I think William Friedkin would have probably fucking killed him.
Yeah, probably. Just, I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you, fucking possesses him. Pazuzu? Nah, William Friedkin.
Another problem I had to this movie. It's more of a joke critique, but they didn't say your mother sucks cocks in hell. Like, come the fuck on, man.
No, because then that would have been the movie cool.
That is true. That is true. But still, though, he like references a lot of shit from the goddamn first movie, but would not bother to reference your mother sucks cocks in hell. What a fucking hack, dude. What a fucking talentless hack.
Yeah, but the movie was pretty bad. I feel like it was kind of only 1% better of whatever David Gordon Green makes, but that's not much. That's not very much.
Yeah.
You know?
I do still find it funny that like they brought back like I said, Chris McNeil, but she only like showed up for like 20 minutes until she was hospitalized.
Yeah, at least thank God they did not kill her off like they did to Tommy.
Yeah.
In Halloween Kills.
I guess they'll set up more for Deceiver or whatever the third one's called. I don't know, Dreamer.
She'll probably die in one of those movies.
Probably, yeah. I would be shocked if she did.
Or Reagan.
Or Reagan, yeah. Reagan will probably die, honestly.
Yeah, the moment I heard "No Ma, it's me," I was like, "Oh hell no! Don't tell me she's back."
And then they brought her back in this cheap fucking cameo with a shitty setup to a shitty sequel. And I just wanted to I just wanted to meet William Friedkin and just tell him all about how much I fucking hate this movie.
When I say William Friedkin, he'd probably shake my hand for hating David Gordon Green. Don't worry, guys. I won't be alive in the next 2 years. I won't be alive. I'll be up in wherever William Friedkin is at, and we'll be talking about how dog shit David Gordon Green is. So if there's no more uploads, you know why.
Yeah, if this series cuts off early, then yeah, Rena's dead. She didn't want to see Exorcist Deceiver.
Yeah, I don't think I wanna watch dog shit.
What's with David Gordon Green and like adding like one-word subtitles to like the sequels?
Okay, but Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, The Exorcist Believer,
The Exorcist Deceiver. There's no the third name hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm gonna assume it's Dreamer or something. I don't fucking know.
Or Exorcist Repeater.
The Exorcist Peter. The Exorcist Peter Griffin.
The Exorcist Peter.
Peter.
Hey Lois, I'm in a David Gordon Green film.
Peter, what are you doing there?
I don't know. Some possessing a Pazuzu or something.
Peter!
Oh my god. It's gonna be such a dog shit film.
I know, man.
I can't wait to be dead for those films.
Yeah, what else is there to talk about with Believer?
I don't think there's much else to say about it.
Yeah, I guess we can just sum it up with our overall thoughts.
I hate David Gordon Green. I hope he jumps off a building. An 80s story building. and I hope his body is like so like mangled that they can't even repair and they can't even bring him back to life.
Fucking hell! So yeah, to me, the Exorcist Believer is a terrible sequel to The Exorcist. It insults everything the original 1973 movie stands for, but making it really silly, really stupid, and just overall just not scary. That's really one of the main factors. It's just not fucking scary at all. It's just a comedy, which is what David Gordon Green should be going back to doing. But no, he decides to ruin another fucking legacy horror film. So, yeah.
Honestly, David Gordon Green is a waste of space. I hope he never makes another film ever again. And I do hope William Friedkin possesses him and makes sure he dies. William Friedkin, if you're out there somewhere, heaven or hell, please, for the love of God, possess David Gordon Green. I don't think I can take another hit of these god-awful films.
It'd be funny if like the film does so bad that like fucking the other sequels get canceled, but I kind of doubt it, since like it's kind of doing well in its box office compared to its budget. But I don't know. I don't know, man. If the sequels do end up happening, I'll watch it out of curiosity, just to see how much you'll fuck it up even further.
Yeah, and guys, we totally paid to watch the movie.
Yeah, we
totally paid.
We tottle didn't watch the camera rip. We totally didn't watch it. Yeah, we.
Yeah, we totally did not give. We totally did not give our money to fucking David Gordon Green.
Yeah, we totally did do that. We just watched it legit, like anyone else really would.
Yeah, we went to the theaters, paid our tickets to support such a god-awful dumpster fire of a film.
Yeah, we did that. We totally did that. But yeah, fucking... Oh, God, yeah, just... What a horrible fucking movie. Can't believe that it even fucking released, let alone finished, in any sort of way, shape, or form. And I blame David Gordon Green, Danny McBride, two of the other writers. I don't even want to bother looking up their fucking names, because there was like two other people involved in this project. And I also blame Blumhouse, Mr. Blumhouse, and his stupid production, Blumhouse Productions, for giving him the fucking money to produce such a shit fucking movie. And yeah, it's just terrible.
And again, guys, if the FNAF movie ends up being horrible, you know what company to blame now.
Yep, cause Blumhouse.
And if it doesn't fail, then I'll watch the Halloween trilogy, as I said.
Yep, as what Rena said. But yeah, that was, I guess, an unexpected recording of the Platinum screenings. We were gonna record one, or at least later on, we'll do one on Halloween 1974. But we decided to watch The Exorcist Believer out of curiosity, and wow.
I'm the Exorcist Believer. That's it.
I'm the Exorcist, the Believers, destroyer of all believers.
I'm the Exorcist, destroyer of all believers.
Why did they show that before Oppenheimer? Why did David Gordon Green and Blumhouse just decided, or actually Universal thought it'd just be like, oh, they're gonna watch this 3-hour biopic about Oppenheimer. Let's show it in our shitty reboot of a goddamn horror classic. Yeah, that'll get theater goers excited. Yeah.
Well, it is pretty scary, so.
That is true. It is pretty scary that they did that. Like, oh my god, a shitty reboot.
Oh my god, damn, bro. Don't show me dog shit, bro. Damn.
It's like, oh my god, it's garbage. And then you got like David Gordon's green plaster at the end of the trailer, just be like, oh, the biggest, the biggest jump scare of all.
You can show me David Gordon Green's face or name, and I'd fucking pee myself.
It's like that one fucking meme of like Tony Soprano, like opening that cabinet and seeing the Uncle Ben's.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's random. But instead of just Uncle Ben, it's a goddamn David Gordon Green's stupid fucking face. So yeah, that's our rant on Halloween Ends. I mean, Exorcist Believer. Halloween
Ends. Fucking loser. Fucking loser.
God damn, loser. I keep mixing them up. But yeah, that's our rant on Exorcist Believer. Thanks for watching, I guess. Next time on the Platinum screenings, it is gonna be
Halloween 1978, baby.
Yeah, Halloween 1978. We're gonna review that. We said that with the Wreck-It Ralph episode, but that happens.
But this is a little special episode for you guys.
Yeah, a little special episode. A little.
Dare I say a very special episode? No, I'm just kidding. Please, no. I'm not saying that. I think we'll probably get in trouble if we say that.
A little spooky surprise. A dog shit movie review.
Yeah, I know. It's very terrifying that you're getting a David Gordon Green film right now, guys.
Yeah, it's very spooky. But yeah, see you guys next time where we review Halloween 1978.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye.